Mewgenics.
Mewgenics is finally here. After being announced in 2012 by Team Meat, it was shortly after cancelled, but fortunately creator Edmund McMillan was able to buy the rights to the game after leaving Team Meat, and 14 years later, it's finally here. A disgusting game that at its core revolves around breeding cats and sending them out on adventures, full of gross out humor, and it's everything I wanted from this game. How are you feeling about it, Andrew?
So, all I want to say is, right now is, I very much enjoy being the king of cats and telling them to murder some rats. That is very fun. No, but after a very long wait, it's been very nice to finally see the what Edmund has been describing as his best game yet. And I can accurately say that my playtime has reflected how I feel, and I am about 14 and a half hours into the game right now.
Yeah, well, I was going to say same here, but I've got 24 in the first few days.
Yeah, I think you have me beat.
Yeah, it's not a competition, but this game has consumed my time. So
to say the least.
Yeah. So Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you.
Dang. So the first things first, I just want to kind of give a very brief overview of like the format of gameplay, really, without going into spoiler territory. And then in a little bit, I will will warn everybody and dive into maybe a slightly more spoilery area, but we don't want to give anything, too crazy away.
Yeah, as spoilery as we can get on a 250-hour game that we've put.
Yeah, seriously, we have not scratched the surface of what this game truly is. But you know what? What we have experienced is it's a knockout of the ballpark, dude. Seriously, I think this is phenomenal. But basically, you are given a home base, and you collect cats, and you send a team of 4 cats out on a roguelite adventure, kind of like Slay the Spires format for going through levels, through the different floors, and you're attempting to get to the end while keeping your team alive and gathering more items to bring back with you and strengthening those cats that they do end up getting retired at the end of the adventure, but we'll come back around to all of the fine details of the adventures in a little bit. But overall, dude, the gameplay loop is ridiculously fun.
Oh, yeah. And I love how when you're embarking for a quest, regardless of what cat you're sending, you have those D&D style classes you can assign to them.
Yes, and
examples for listeners are like mage, tank, cleric, necromancers.
And it's really cool as you progress, unlocking some really intriguing ones down the line. And once again, we have not scratched the surface, so
yeah. And lost my thought there. But once you're out on the quest, there's primarily, from what I've written down, 3 encounters you can have. There's typically a random encounter where you have to make a decision. It's like a skill check in D&D. Shops where you can purchase equipment for your cats. But where this game really shines for me is the combat encounters. They're 2D isometric situations, and you move on out of that area by defeating all the enemies on the field. And combat is wild. It is
to
turn-based,
say the
so
least.
it's not for everyone.
Yes, yeah, it is turn-based combat.
I recommended it to a friend because he purchased it because I had an autistic cat. Solely on that, he bought the game, and then he refunded it later because he doesn't like turn-based. I think he's missing out, but...
Hey, I mean, to each their own, I get it. But you forgot, actually, there are 2 other encounters. There is chest, where you gain an item to equip onto one of your cats or bring home. And you have food, where you just land on the spot and you get food to bring home because you have to, of course, feed the cats that you have. Not like those are super huge ones. The combat's really what I want to highlight right now, but those encounters help you to build up along the way and return home with supplies. The combat, my goodness. It is wacky, which is exactly what I was expecting, especially like the Binding of Isaac. Once you get more items and more perks and stuff, and like of course it's gonna get wacky, like Binding of Isaac did. However, this took it to a whole freaking new level, dude. And the synergies between different things that you can create is really fascinating. There are some things I don't want to say right now that I have kind of been able to pull off that I really did not expect to be possible, and it's very fun, and there's so much more that I am excited to see and laugh about, and probably lose a lot of cats too.
Yeah, and another thing I want to point out, based on what you said, items aren't always a good thing.
That's true.
All the people out there who have played Binding of Isaac know you're going to be having a great run and you pick up an item and it just ruins your build. And Mewgenics does the same thing.
To give an example,
but it's funny.
I was on a run and I had a healer, and we are way into the run, and I get a level up. That goes well, and then the next thing is a random encounter, and I go through that random encounter. Boom! My healer can no longer gain any health.
Oh no!
And is already below half health. And I still have a ways to go.
I had a similar experience. Yep, I had a similar experience where my thief contracted rabies. And that doesn't do anything immediately, but every combat encounter, you lose 1 intelligence.
Oh, goodness.
And then once you get to 0 intelligence, the cat is inflicted with madness, where it's completely AI controlled, and everything is an enemy, including your team.
Yeah, that becomes very not fun to deal with.
Yeah, no, so I lost a run because my thief got rabies and killed all of us.
Oh, jeez.
And this sounds like insanity to people who don't know what we're talking about. It might even sound like insanity to people who do, but it's so much fun. It
plays out so well. Dude, it sounds so out of this world, but it goes so well. And there's extra layers once you go home from the encounters, and those extra layers get really cool, where you have breeding the cats.
That's, so in my notes here, I wrote a lot about gameplay, and then I wrote the other aspect is breeding, and that's all I wrote there because what is this game?
Okay, so let's break down the breeding really quickly. The breeding, basically, of course, randomly your cats will have a chance to make a baby. Said baby.
A mommy cat and a daddy cat.
And a mommy dad, mommy dad. When a mom and dad. So when that happens, of course, you get a kitten, and that kitten can carry over their stats. So those retired cats end up having that chance to carry over their stats, make better cats. So there's layers to that.
And passives.
And then also, with that, you can use those cats later down the line for other things, which is really intriguing how they do that.
Yep, you can inbreed cats, which result in genetic mutations, which can be good things or bad things.
Yeah. And that layer on top of just the gameplay loop is actually really fun because it feels kind of like you're trying to scientifically concoct the best cat, which is just so much fun. And then also at the home, you have a little bit of decoration that you can do, which helps increase different things. So you have kind of like a home base situation, kind of like Cult of the Lamb in a way, and stuff like that, where you're building that out as you're progressing throughout the game. And then there's shops, of course, so you bring back currency to gain different things to help you throughout the runs or at home. So there's definitely a lot going on outside of just that main combat loop and adventure run, which keeps it really intriguing the entire time because there's constantly something you can do.
Yeah. Sorry, just my notes went away. They're back now.
Welcome back, Notes. Yeah. Get back to work.
Not really related to anything we're talking about. We'll get back to that, but I just want to bring this up. Have you ever unintentionally or intentionally save scummed in this game?
No.
You should give it a shot. In the middle of a battle.
Oh, dear.
Quit, and then come back.
Really?
Yeah, there's a fun little Easter egg I think you'll appreciate.
Okay, heard. I'm gonna have to do that after when I get a chance.
Yeah, we had moved on from combat talk, so I just wanted to go back to that for 1 second.
Yeah, no. We'll definitely bounce back. But I kind of want to get through just kind of the basics, and then we'll give a spoiler warning because I want to talk about some specific stuff for those who want to hear it.
Okay, yeah. The house mechanic is pretty fun. Decorating it and whatnot, it's like fucked up Animal Crossing. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Like,
that's a really good description.
Yeah, you gotta put stuff in to stimulate your cats to keep them happy, but also make your house appealing for new stray cats to show up at your house.
You can also give higher probability of mutations. So once again, you get into that. Not everything, it could be good, it could be bad. There are some furnitures that raise different stats and lower different things. So much like items, there's good and there's bad.
And you can have your house expanded by Frank.
And we love Frank, don't we?
Frank's my go. I really like all the characters in this game.
The characters are phenomenal, dude.
They're all terrible.
It is so much fun. Yeah, but that's exactly what I expected.
Yeah. You got Butch, who increases your storage. Tink, who I don't really know what Tink does. I did his first quest, and he gave me a ribbon.
All right. I will not talk about that.
Okay. That's fair. I gotta give him more kittens.
That's an extra layer that I find really cool for players to be able to find out, because it was really cool when I found out.
Okay. I'm excited. I gotta give him more kittens. And yeah, all these upgrades are purchased through your cats. So don't get too attached to them, so you gotta send them out to die or give them away.
So with that, I just want to say, personally, this game is a knockout of the ballpark. Every aspect of it has been so much fun. There are definitely tiny little nitpicky things that I could say, but Edmund has always been the good at working through those. He's been very vocal lately about how much how much he is going to be working and listening to what we want. And so those things will also get worked out. But in my opinion, this is, dude, I think it is kind of already one of my Game of the Year contenders.
I was going to say the same thing. Like,
it's
it
early,
is super
but
early.
I can't not say it.
Yeah. As a huge Binding of Isaac fan, this game is just everything I wanted. it's
And the fact that he said that 500 hours sounds about right for a 100%, that's insanity.
yeah,
That's without DLC.
yeah, and he's pretty openly saying that DLC will be coming. He hasn't said it outright, but he said he sees himself working on this game for the next 8 years.
I was about to say he foresees a good amount of time working on this game, and he did mention that Binding of Isaac will still get love, just like slight support. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, and
he won't personally be doing it, but
and that's okay. Edmund, keep doing your cat thing. I'm here for it, and I love it.
seriously, dude. You came out of nowhere with, I agree with you, your best game yet.
Yeah. No, so we're going to dive into some spoilery stuff now, but
Yes.
If you
don't want to hear anything spoilery, run away now. Thank you for tuning in.
one last thing. Not spoilery.
Yeah.
The last thing I have written in my notes, Ridiculon, the people who did the music for Binding of Isaac, did the music for this game.
Yes.
And it's incredible.
Out of this world.
I've been
Oh my gosh,
singing,
so catchy.
singing those stupid songs nonstop. They're amazing.
It's constantly stuck in my head.
Yep, that's it. Now we'll go into spoilers.
All right, we love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Spoiler territory for those of you who want a little bit more information with still only scratching the surface, like we said. This is really just the initial beginning of the game. Bosses is kind of the first thing I wanted to talk about with you, because that's a bit more of a spoiler, but these are just kind of the early bosses for the beginning areas that I kind of wanted to talk about with you, because some of them are funny, some of them are so the alley has the most iconic boss, I think, in the game so far, which is this frickin' rat that throws bombs.
Radical Rat.
And, yeah, that's his name. There we go. And shields himself, but he has the most banging tune behind him. All of my days, I'm chasing rats.
Chasing the rats.
Like, come on.
Yeah,
It's so
I didn't
good.
expect vocals, and when that kicked on, I was like, I stopped and just listened to it for a while.
I lost my mind, dude. I knew that this game was going to be another kind of level when that hit in. And then a little bit later down the line, you get this, like, water slime guy.
The Flush
And
Master.
he's really... Oh, yeah, he's frustrating as all get out. But also, once you kind of get into a groove, he's really easy to kill, especially if you have ranged characters.
Yeah, I always...
They make it a lot easier.
I always tend to lean range, so I haven't had too much trouble with him. I can tell you my least favorite minor boss. And least favorite in the sense of, it's just a tough fight. Like, I still love it, but Fenrir. I don't know if you've encountered him.
What was it?
Fenrir?
I don't know if I have.
Oh, okay. He's, I think he's in the alley typically. He's, like, the mid-level boss. And he throws bear traps. And
Oh, no. I have, like, twice.
Yeah.
He's so annoying.
The fight is brutal just because he throws bear traps and they disappear. So you got to kind of keep mental note of where they are. And if you step on one, it stops your movement and stops your movement next turn. And just running around that map trying to corner him, stepping on bear traps constantly drives me nuts.
It's a wild time. Definitely. But yeah, no, so far all of the boss fights have been really fun and really intriguing, and every time I've come across them, they've felt fun. And the variation in characters helps with that a lot too. But I'm really impressed with all of the work with the combat, but the bosses are once again a home run.
I agree. They're all fun. Even Fenrir, I talk shit, but it's still a good fight. It's just you got to get good to beat him.
Oh yeah, very much so. It's rough, but honestly, once you kind of get the groove and you go into it, it becomes a little bit easier. So I do want to talk slightly about the kind of builds that I've noticed throughout my plays, and kind of what abilities I've really enjoyed.
Yeah.
So there's one that I had with the Necromancer that I could dig up a spot and it would spawn a zombie cat.
Oh, that's fun. I didn't get that one with Necromancer.
And then I also had my healer could revive with any heals. And so I would dig up like 3 spots with the zombies, and they need a turn before they actually like spawn in. But then I would use that area of effect heal. And because my heals revived, then all of them spawned up and instantly had their turn next.
Oh my goodness. That's sick.
And so they all went at the boss in that level, and it was so good, dude. The synergy that you can get with the abilities is wild.
Yeah, my favorite Necromancer build that I've had was I had a dig move where I could pop up anywhere on the map and bring up a corpse with me. And later in that run, I got an ability where I could jump on a corpse, destroy it, and gain back health. So my Necromancer just couldn't die.
That's sick, dude.
Right? It was really fun. And then another wacky synergy I had. Not really a synergy, but at a certain point in the game, you get an item from a quest where once per turn, or once per level, you can hit an enemy with it, and it becomes an ally. And,
yeah.
And in the sewers, there are these sharks that one hit kill you. They just eat your cat. It's gone. I got one of them on my team, and he was just destroying everything. He was one-shotting bosses. It was so much fun.
Yeah, no, this game does such a good job with all of these abilities, dude. I'm loving it, and I am very excited to see what more comes, because Edmund has also talked about it, and there are some that are chapter locked.
Oh, okay.
And some that are chapter exclusive. So that will be really intriguing to see what those other ones we come across are gonna end up being.
Yeah, like you said, we're just scratching the surface at this point. And I just want to go play it now.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I think that's all I got, other than I want to go freaking play this game again because it's got me addicted.
Yeah, one other thing I wanted to shout out here. The voice cast is insane.
Oh my gosh, how did I forget that, dude? The voice cast is bonkers for this game.
Everybody in there meowing.
Dude, And everybody imaginable. We talked about Iron Lung. Markiplier's in it. Of course he's in it. His most popular video is Meow.
You got the entire Red Letter Media crew, which is my favorite YouTube channel.
Yeah, you have freaking Charlie.
Critical. You got Logic, the rapper, meowing in this game.
Like, what is happening? It's such a wild lineup.
It's not really spoiler talk, but I mean, it'll be fun for people to experience those in the wild, I'm sure, so I wanted to save it for this point. But
yeah, honestly, because like coming across like Markiplier's voice, if I had come across it before gathering all the information for this review, that would have been so hilarious, dude. I would have lost my mind.
And I know Edmund's getting some flack actually from some of the people who are voices in this game aren't great people. And to that I say, they're just meowing, and they got paid nothing to do this.
It's just a meow.
No cash. He just went to people who had followings and said, "Do you want to meow in my game?"
Yeah, it's out of everybody, Edmund just wanted people to be meowing, man.
And this game has been so long in development, I wouldn't be surprised if meows were recorded before things happened. Like my favorite streamer, Vinny from Vinesauce, he said he recorded his meows in 2022. So there's a lot going on here.
Yep, that's quite a long time ago.
Dude, the singer of Ween is in this game. Like, it's just crazy.
Jeez, dude, it's freaking wild. But yeah, I mean, you got anything else, brother?
No, that was all I had written down. But thank you, Edmund. We appreciate you. Keep doing your thing.
And we love you. We appreciate you. Please keep doing it, because my goodness, you made your best one yet. And honestly, after you've finished with this one, whenever that is, because I will follow it to the end, and I'm still gonna bounce back to Isaac. You know, I'm excited to see what comes way later down the line.
And we appreciate you guys for watching us talk about this disgusting, beautiful game.
Heck yeah, seriously, guys, we appreciate it so much. We love just getting the chance to sit down, talk about games, talk about the new stuff coming out, the new stuff that we've been playing, kind of steer you in the direction if you are feeling like you want to play it, but also just being a safe space for opinions. Like, if you have any thoughts on the game, please leave it down in the comments. We would love to hear it. We also, I mentioned it before, but we have the Chumpany Reddit, if you want to just throw threads down there to chat there. Of course, we are on Spotify for the podcast, and we're also here on YouTube. But yeah, we appreciate you guys, and we can't wait to see you in everything we do next and chat with all of you.
Thank you.